And it's all caught on tape, on Untamed and Uncut. This program contains material that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is... A frightened dog at the top of a 7,000-foot mountain, and he's about to come down the hard way. His helpless owner is at the foot of the mountain and can only scream in terror. The glacial majesty of Whistler, Canada's backcountry attracts adrenaline junkies with a passion for extreme sports, like Free Spirit Quinn.
I'm a skier by trade and by life choice, really. It's been something I've done since I was a year and a half old, and that's basically 30 years now. So it's my passion is to ski.
And always by his side, his beloved dog, Aspen.
Best mountain dog ever.
Part wolf, German Shepherd, and Labrador, Aspen loved being on the slopes.
And that dog would climb anything, go anywhere with us, and just loved it. He'd just be the happiest mutt anywhere, all the time.
But not this day. Free and two buddies are snowboarding and skiing in a treacherous backcountry bowl. They make clean runs, but when they get to the bottom, they're shocked to hear whimpering sounds. It's coming from the mountaintop, and it's Aspen.
Now that day
Aspen takes off and follows his master's trail. But Free knows immediately his little dog is headed for big trouble. For the first 100 feet, Aspen looks like he'll make it. Then, suddenly, the 55-pound dog starts to careen out of control.
In the mountains, when you start to get out of control, the odds can stack up against you pretty quick.
Free's best friend is trying to keep the camera steady, but panic is setting in.
All three of us, jaws are dropped. This dog is airborne. And you can see, I'm even looking through the viewfinder of a camera, and I can see that this dog is in the air.
And it's about to get worse. The dog is heading for a deadly drop.
I was fearing for Aspen's life when I saw him going out of control off the cliff.
Coming up, a yelp and then silence. Is there any way Aspen is still alive? Aspen shows what a devoted dog he is.
I was definitely trying to find us.
That kind of crying is separation, please come back, stressed, anxious, absolutely.
Dog behaviorist Brian Lee says dogs are social pack animals and never alone in the wild.
But he's avoiding it because of the steep, perilous drop, and so he goes back and forth, and it's just like any of us have these issues in our lives, and the poor dog is trying to make that decision.
Aspen faces a life or death decision. This is backcountry, no marked trails, no way to gauge danger from rocks or avalanche debris. The mountain is about 7,000 feet high. Aspen hurdles down the steepest grade. A 60-degree pitch speeds up his descent, past rocks and onto a ledge. He tries to stop, but momentum carries him over the 200-foot cliff. It's like falling from a 20-story building. Aspen lands in powdery snow, then tumbles head over heels at 10 feet per second.
It's not a good place to be rolling and out of control with rocks sticking through and cliffs below you.
Unlike skiers, dogs can't zigzag to slow their speed. Aspen just keeps falling, then starts rolling at breakneck speeds.
You can see he really starts to charge it, and then as he gets going really fast, he decides the cliff's coming up on him, and he really tries to lock it up. The snow catches up with him, washes him off the rock, and it's all over at that point. He's off the rock, 15-footer, and then 15 end over ends.
The cameraman remembers the fear that Aspen won't make it.
At the end, we're all very... As the dog's going down, flipping off the cliff.
Aspen cartwheels like a rag doll, then pops up, unharmed, to hugs from his happy owner.
Yeah, Spinner! Oh, yeah, buddy, you're so dope!
We were all freaking out.
Brian Lee believes the dog survived because he was young, healthy, and bred for snow, with a thick coat and padded paws.
Come to the camera! Yeah!
Also a big help, the strong bond with his owner.
But I think the best thing the guys did, whether they were aware of it or not, was cheered him on. So he kept his state of mind in a positive state.
Yeah, Spinner!
So he thought he did a great job and he pleased the owner. So I think it helped get him past the trauma that he had just gone through.
After this, Aspen conquers more mountains, but more timidly, and he earns a nickname, Spinner, and a well-deserved retirement.
He lived a really good, happy life till the finish, spent many days on the couch, ate many steaks, and died of natural causes. So he's gone, but we miss him a lot. He was the nicest mutt that I've ever met, and I'm so glad he was involved in my life because it made my life that much better.
Yeah, Spinner!